Hello， 大家好。
大家好。
我是表情银行的思雨。
我是表情银行的通通。
我们俩现在在海南海口，我们俩的隔离期现在结束了，然后我们现在在我们家的房顶上，我们在录这期 Vlog， 但是这期 Vlog 讲的不是我们的事儿，海口的事情，我们是要讲还是讲你们小时候你们的童年故事。总之就是他们小时候的成长经历跟我的，至少跟我个人的很不一样。我会觉得可能跟很多朋友也都不一样，国内长大的朋友也都不太一样，所以应该是一个挺好玩的内容给大家看一看。
2013年，我离开了 Düsseldorf 去了北京，那是我人生断裂的时刻，我几乎和我的过去说了再见。Max 和 Julian 也因为时空的距离被我放在了某个角落。因为这样子的情况，我们的关系不会变差，是有点别扭，一点点别扭。我会感觉 guilty， 我那么长没有联系他或者什么的，但是如果联系了他，我们这个感觉就又回去了。I think there was a time when I wasn't really connected with Max and also Julian because I was living practically in China the whole time.
Yeah. Because of me.
Yeah, because of you. Yeah, I mean, Max grew up here. Max grew up in this area.
I mean, I used to go to this park when I was a child, all the time. For like birthday parties and kindergarten excursions.
When we were teenagers, we always went to this park to hang around. That's pretty much it. Do stuff. No, we were playing frisbee here. Oh no, I have some pictures of Aaron throwing cards in Volksgarten.
When it started to get the weather like this in February or something, we would be here basically every day. And we would be sometimes like 8 or 10 people, sometimes we would be like 14 to 20 people or something like that.
Yeah. It is generally a nice thing to live here in Düsseldorf.
It has like Düsseldorf is like weird to live in because you have all the comforts of like a big city. Everything is basically available and entertainment is really diverse and stuff like that. But then you have none of the like real perks that other like really big cities like Berlin or Munich have, where it's like you would see celebrities on the street or something like that, or
wow, what a perk.
I don't know, or that there's like huge concerts or something. Yeah, party scene. Exactly.
Yeah. No concerts really.
Just no party. 因为我其实对 Düsseldorf 的了解不是那么深，我也就是每年跟你回去，然后其实就有点像个游客，不会待太久。
不过你对一个城市熟悉的话，它会自然变成一个无聊的城市。你的电影院都去过100次了，经常 hang out 的地方也基本上每个星期去，所以你会 get bored, of course.
It's really weird. It's like a weird kind of rich people culture mixed with like normal Rhineland culture. It's like half of a big city, basically. Privileged
city for old people mainly.
Yeah. Rich people.
Yeah, rich people.
Rich people also.
There are no location for younger people to hang around, kind of.
I mean, I would say the biggest thing is that you have Cologne very close. So you live in a very kind of upper class, safe, clean environment in Düsseldorf, and then for dirty parties you go to Cologne.
Yeah.
你们小时候看演出的机会多吗？
是很多的，对，在我们这个地方叫 Ruhrgebiet， 就是Nordrhein-Westfalen 这个区这个州，就是很多演出，其实每个小城市都会有一个 concert hall， 我们很方便坐火车去别的城市，
很爽。我们那个小时候就是完全没有这个 live house 演出的文化的，我们什么都没有看过。
我们从可能就是16岁到19岁这段时间，听音乐非常多，非常 intense， 完了也对这些 live 的文化也了解了不少，肯定影响了我们之后的一些对音乐的看法吧。
你感觉是对你们是一辈子的影响吗？
呀，我感觉是， 就是以后发现新的音乐或者发现新的好的演出的感受，不是像那段时间那么强烈。
We would also, even at that age, oftentimes go to Cologne and other cities to see concerts.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Like tiny venue punk or rock concerts.
Also festivals. Also festivals like that, like indoor festivals where you would have like 5 or 6 bands on one night.
Yeah, like a 3-band night kind of thing. Yeah.
But it wasn't so often to see bands playing together in one venue. Like it's pretty rare at that time. I think only in summer we had this Battle of the Bands kind of thing. This in Aki House and also in Zag.
No, but we're talking about like in the surrounding area.
Okay.
Like,
Live music hall kind of free.
Exactly,
band
live
night.
music hall, Gebäude 9. I think Oberhausen had this like free festival.
Yeah.
Where like Horst the Band would play. And we went to Essigfabrik a lot.
And nach Essen auch Matrix.
Essen, exactly. And sometimes Bochum even, sometimes like smaller towns. Because no band plays in Düsseldorf.
Yeah, it was really like that. I mean, even the tiniest places around had like nice bands, but never a concert in Düsseldorf.
Yeah.
What do you do here if it's so boring?
Well,
when you're a kid?
I think like our activities as kids kind of reflect that, because like one of the main things that I remember us doing when we were like teenagers was just walk around the city at night at like
in summertime.
When it's like warm at summertime, it's like midnight or 1 a.m. and the city's completely empty and you just wander around the city and find like an abandoned building or a construction site and just go in there and like check it out. We used to walk everywhere, like everything that's less than an hour away we would walk.
I mean, me and Max, we had a practice space in Gerresheim, which is really far away. And sometimes there are no...
We walked from there.
Yeah, there are no tram. There are no tram back to the city, back to the inner city. So we walk. It's probably around 2 hours or...
Yeah.
You enjoy it a lot?
Yes, it's very much. Because sometimes also other friends join our walk and we just talk the whole process, yes.
Yeah, because this was before smartphones. You couldn't be like on your phone the whole time, so you basically had to have like company for like long ways like this to not get bored. But then also we used to be like the construction site. In the inner city you will always find like an abandoned building or a half finished building or something. Or even in Gerresheim next to the Friedhof there's the Glashütte, which is a former industrial area that's like barren.
Yeah, I actually have pictures of it. Yeah. Die alte Glashütte. 你看，只剩点这个地方了，其他的都拆了。对，以前我们就这样子爬过去，完了就进去了，就在里面玩。完了，那个是我的排练室。对，完全不一样了，跟我有关系的楼都装修了。
And it used to be like it was abandoned, but it was still kept up. They had like all these storage areas where they would put all the rubble from the destruction of the old buildings. But a lot of the buildings were still standing, and especially the metalworks, all of the pipes and the framing of the halls and stuff like that was still intact. And so we would just go there and hang out and like explore, kind of like urban exploring.
Yeah.
But just like a really like a childish kind of.
And it was probably illegal to.
No, it was illegal. But because we were minors, we would only get Platzverweis.
You probably had to do social hours.
I got caught like a bunch of times, and each time you just had at Glashütte, because they would usually accuse you of spraying. But if they didn't find any bottles on you, they would just tell you, okay, if you come here again, you'll be in trouble.
The solution for this is like, don't get caught. It's a huge area, and they also had like Gabelstapler, like functioning Gabelstapler there. And our old friend Andy, like Andy was the most crazy guy of all of us, and he used to just drive around this Gabelstapler.
He actually wrecked it. He drove it into a pillar, and then it stopped working. But there was like a forklift with a full tank there, so like,
what do you expect?
What do you expect, right?
你们就是去这些建筑工地或者去这些废弃的建筑，这个是为什么你们做这些事情？
我就是主要是 fun， 我感觉有很多人喜欢去spray， 对吧？
这个是 subculture 的一部分。
这是 subculture 部分，但是我们不算是 spray， 我们就是那个顺便喜欢玩一玩这些。
你们的 spray 的水平也是不怎么样的。
水平不怎么样。 会有很好的 view， 你可以爬到很高的地方，你可以看到整个城市 ，enjoy 一种没有人管你的感觉。
I mean, even before that, when we used to hang out at your school in the
Yeah,
weekends.
It all goes back to Schulhofzeit, because my school had like a janitor who was a huge drunk, who was like really like sad actually, because he was like actually like really, he had like crippling alcoholism actually. And I think he drank himself to death in the end. Like he had a really horrible death too. But yeah, kind of sad, but it allowed us, because he was like basically, as soon as it got dark, like he was like knocked out. Just wouldn't like bother at all. So we could just live on our schoolyard. So my school was really easy to get in, like just a small fence that you would climb over.
It wasn't really easy. I mean, for some people it was pretty hard to climb over the fence, which was like 2 meters high.
Yeah, but there was like a technique.
If I could do it, anyone could do it.
Yeah.
You're very tall. Why?
I'm
But
tall,
this
yes,
was like
but
a least athletic era.
Yeah.
At some point, we stopped just hanging out there, because we found out that actually you could, if you reached the roof of my school, you could really easily access this like brewery, this beer brewery. It was literally like one stairs, and then you would walk into a room that is like full of like
beer.
crates of beer, just
What?
like hundreds of crates of beer. And so we would just go in there, take like 2 or 3, climb down the construction framing, and like, with the beer.
Beer crates.
Really technical.
Be a crate. And we would even, like, sometimes we would get caught while we were climbing down the framing, and we would just put the crates there, go down there, be like, oh yeah, we're really, really sorry, we're not gonna do it again. Go like around the corner, wait until the cops left, go back, get the crates, and chill on the schoolyard. So,
And get blackout drunk,
yeah,
like every weekend.
on free beer. I thought like Max was kind of weird and kind of made me angry. And then Tong Tong was really interesting.
Okay. So the strangest thing was not the Chinese thing, but the Austrian thing. Because
the
he
Austrian
grew up
accent.
in Austria, and he had an Austrian accent, like also mixed a little bit with the kind of Chinese accent.
Yeah.
And he would say the funniest things. And he would always say, I don't like piano. And I was like, but why do you do it? And he was like, hey, I have to. And I was like, why do you have to? I don't understand this concept. So like, culture clash.
Yeah,
I think this was the most culture clash we had.
yeah.